What is going on, everyone? Now, a new feature that a lot of people are looking forward to, some aren't, obviously. You can't get a full 100% on every feature you put into a game, but in Legion, a lot of people are talking about the new honor system, and a lot of people like it. Personally, I think it's a good change. Not all of it, I like most of it, but I think it's a good thing, and I want to know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about the new honor system. Everything from the new honor system, it explains a lot of things. It helps, and it's a good fresh new start to PvP because it's getting kind of boring. It's the same thing. It's pretty much been the same thing for a very, very long time now. So giving all these, the 50 ranks and then prestiging to get cosmetics and badges, or whatever, like portrait badges and cooler banners and stuff like that. It's a lot. There's doing PvP is now, it's not like this chore that you had to do. Like, you don't have to do it if you don't really want to. Like, you don't have to do it just to keep up with gear because there's no more gear. I mean, there's gear for the people who want it, but it's not going to give you the stat advantage over someone else. It's like before, if you had full PvP gear to someone who didn't have full PvP gear, it was like a 25% difference of stats, compared to one another, which, 25% of stats is it's very hard to win a fight against that. It's almost impossible. And now it's the difference in stats. Obviously, if you have better gear than someone, it's still going to mean you have a slight advantage, but it's not much. Now, each item level that has increased, it's only 0.1% more than, like, each item level. So if you're 625, the difference from a 625 to a 630 would be 0.5% difference in stats, which is better. That's more an even playing field, and this is one of the things that I enjoy about the change, about the new feature. So it's good that we're getting kind of like this even playing field for PvP now. Talents set aside, so gear not much of a factor in PvP anymore. Obviously, like I said, it could be the difference of 2.5% difference in stats, but nothing much more than that. So that's why I like it. It's cool. I like all of the things where you can get the cosmetics. I think that's also a very, very cool thing. Obviously, you need things to get people to keep playing, of course, and you can get artifact power. You can do other things that will, obviously, there's benefits and rewards of you doing it. It's a lot of fun, and you unlock more talents. I think the separate talent tree from PvE is actually, it's good. It does set the, it kind of makes it where someone who is playing more will obviously have more abilities and be more equipped for PvP, and they'll have better PvP abilities. But I think it's still better than having one tree trying to balance it for PvE and PvP. I think it's better than that. So this is definitely the more optimal change, I think, for trying to balance out two trees for two different aspects of their game. I like this a lot. That's why I think a lot of people agree with me on this one. This one's good. But like I said, if someone's level 50, they will have the ability advantage to someone who's like 2 or 5 or 10 and even in the 30s. They'll just have more talents from doing more PvP because they put in more work. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but just some people may not be able to play as much as others because they have to work and stuff like that. That's one thing that I don't really like, but it's still an overall better change than having one talent tree for two different aspects of their game. So I like that. There's other things. There's, now they're shortening the seasons, which that could go either way. I think people will enjoy that, but that could also mean that's also letting more people enjoy the benefits and the rewards. So what they're doing now is they're cutting down the seasons to make them quicker, and they're making it so that each faction will have the gladiators for each faction. So Horde and Alliance are separate, and you get your rewards regardless, and it's no longer like server wide. Now it's faction wide on each server, so there's a possibility of you getting more rewards, and they want it so that you don't just join the horde because of this one race and their ability or whatever. Like, that's how it was used to. Like, a lot of people were playing humans because of their racial. They don't want that. They're changing everything, and now they're making it so that regardless of your faction, race, or whatever, you are getting benefits only on your faction, not only server wide anymore. And I like that because, you know, some people would just go on the horde because they only like horde, and you know, it's whatever. Like, for some people it's just a whatever change. For people who are doing gladiator, and that might make them mad, I'm not too sure, but it's a good change. I like it, but I'm more casual in PvP now than I used to be. I was more into it. But yeah, so this is like a big thing. They're trying to change up the scene. You know, there's adding cosmetics and things like that for PvP, and I like it. And I think, you know, even if you don't PvE, you can still get gear, and you can still have this even playing field regardless, you know, because stats are just pretty much null. They're nothing. So will it be good? I'm not sure. I think it will. I think it'll be better. It's definitely a fresh start. It's something new. It's great. You know, I couldn't be mad with it. The only thing is we can see more coming in as the alpha progresses, and when we see more testing being done, we can see actually what becomes of this entire thing. So with all that being said, hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think about the new honor system, and hope you guys enjoyed, like I said, and I'll see you guys in the next one.